Hey, it's me, Handsome Dick Manitoba. You might know me from the band I'm the lead singer in for 45 years, the Dictators. You might know me from 14 years of working for Little Steven Van Zandt, the Handsome Dick Manitoba radio program in Little Steven's Underground Garage on Sirius XM Radio. You might know me from my podcast, You Don't Know Dick, which you can find wherever fine podcasts are. You can go to handsomedickmanitoba.com, check out my wonderful website done by Alex Rosas. And if you like what I do, make a little contribution. If you like what I do, if you're entertained, throw in $1 a month. I ask for $12 a year or $24 a year. If you're rich, $36 a year. It's $1 or $2 or $3 a month. Okay. You might know me from that. You might know me from this, my little program where when I have something on my mind on YouTube, I let you know about it. You also might know me from my cooking show I do once in a while here on YouTube. You know what it's called? It's taken from The Honeymooners. I admit it. I took it from The Honeymooners. The chef of the future. That's me, Handsome Dick Manitoba, the chef of the future. Next thing I'm going to make, I wanted to make it when it was really cold out. It's not cold out anymore. Make chili, because everybody's got an opinion about chili. Oh, no, you can't make chili. I ran into my friend who's a food expert. He doesn't put any beans in chili. I love beans in chili. Everybody's got their own. So I'm going to show you mine, my opinion, my chili. Okay, two things I want to talk about. The pandemic and the Dictators. There's something wrong with me because I'm getting so much friggin' stuff done in this pandemic. It's insane. Had there been no pandemic and you gave me a noose equaling time, noose is time, I would hang myself with the time. In other words, I'd have something to do, like taxes. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it next week. I'll do it tomorrow. Hang myself. Because I had so much time that I would waste it. Right now, you're locked in. Compared to how we were, you're locked in. I mean, I go out to bars outside and see friends. I stop by the 9th Precinct, talk to some cop friends of mine. Wherever, I walk around and talk to people. But here's the thing that I never did in my 67 friggin' years. I never went to the gym 7 days a week. Sometimes 5, sometimes 6. I used to go to a gym once, twice. If I went 3 times, I was a lot. Every day I sign up. Every day I sign up. I've been going for months. I lost 42 pounds. I've been eating great. I lost 42 pounds because I gained so much friggin' weight. I want to lose another 32 pounds. I really do. I want to get down to the lightest I've been in 8 years. And the gym is amazing. Like I always looked in the mirror and thought, like, I wish I had like more muscles, and I wish like my boobs weren't really an A cup. Jake is sending me a message. Oh, I sent him a bunch of Dodge Chargers. He wants, I want one, a Dodge Charger with fire coming out of the back. He's going to Mars. So anyway, yeah, you know what? I want to tighten my boobs up. Stomach, I don't care if I have a 6-pack. I just want a flat stomach. You know what I mean? And then I wanted to build my arms and my chest and my shoulders up. You know what I mean? And I see it in the mirror. I mean, I'm not looking to jump to be Steve Reeves. Now, you old-timers know who Steve Reeves is. You young kids don't know who Steve Reeves is. Steve Reeves was a natural, not chemically muscled Mr. America back in the 50s, I guess it was. And his brother, George Reeves, played in one of the greatest television programs in American history, Superman. That was George Reeves. I think he committed suicide. Steve Reeves was just this, fantastic pre-Arnold, not quite as big as Arnold, but, great body. I'm not looking for that. You know what I'm looking for? Where all parts of my body, my legs, my chest, my stomach, my back, my shoulders, look nice in the mirror. 67 years old. I just want to look nice in the mirror. I want to look, wow, Richard, you look good. Like that. So I got this all done, and I keep going, and now I'm addicted. You got to go to the gym. If you want to go to the gym, it's like Joe Rogan. I think he's the one who said, like, if he doesn't go to the gym, it's like he's missing his drug. I walk out of the gym, so help me God. Whatever was bothering me all day long, it hasn't gone away, but it's all okay because my head feels good because of the endorphins that you get from working your body. You get endorphins. They make you feel good. So I got the same problems I woke up with in the morning where I was totally neurotic about, and now I'm not neurotic about it, but I got the same problems. But I feel good. That's what it does for you. And then there's the physical part. So it's both, mental and physical, both, B-O-A-T, both. Also, like, so it's nothing to do. So after I visit a few friends, go to the gym, I lay in bed and I start writing songs. And I found great friends. Now, I lost a lot of great friends. They were great friends. Here's something I found out. Longevity doesn't equal love, okay? I had these friends. I loved them when I had them. Things went awry. I don't love them anymore. I don't need them anymore. I don't want them anymore. It's okay. What I had was excellent. And it's over. Like a book is over. Like a relationship is over, which I know all about. It's over. You got to clean your carburetor out. You know what I mean? It gets all gunky. You clean it out. It's all nice and clean. You know what happens? You start meeting new people. And you start really connecting with new people. And they become the new people in your life. I'm not saying they take the place of 40-year friendships, but they're new people. They're good people. They're loving people. They're on your side. They're with you. So that's what's happening. I'm cleaning up my house. I'm doing my taxes. It's like I'm doing all this really like healthy, gotta get to it stuff. And I love it. When I lay down in bed, I turn on the TV and I just start jotting ideas for songs down. And I met a guy in California, two people in California, one in Germany, and we're putting songs together. So I got my first shot. I'm waiting for my second shot. And I've been very lucky and blessed so far. I haven't been sick. So is my son, Jake, blessed. So even if it sounds kind of stupid with all the pain and suffering going on with this pandemic, that it's forced me inside. And I've gotten a lot done inside, and I feel good. So I'm not thanking the pandemic for that. I'm just saying this is the truth. This is what happened. Now, let's get to just a couple of minutes of the Dictators. The lead, the bass player who writes the songs in the Dictators, he decided that, I guess, this is a guess, because I went out on the road with Ross and Daniel Ray and Dean Rispler and JP Thunderbolt Patterson as the Dictators NYC, which we always wanted clarity that this is not the original Dictators. But, it's going to be taken as the original. It's going to be taken as the Dictators. People don't care if it's the Dictators NYC, the Dictators matzo ball soup. They don't care if it's the Dictators matzo ball soup. Some people do. But for all intents and purposes, it came out as the Dictators. It wasn't meant to be. I don't think that bass player liked it. And what was too bad about it for him is 45 years Ross lead guitar player, 45 years me lead singer. JP, 20 years, by far the longest drummer, guy that ever played drums in the Dictators. Daniel Ray, great rock and roll pedigree with the Ramones, Ronnie Spector, and Dean Rispler, one of the great human beings on the planet Earth. Amazing bass player and fun. See, he made it fun for me. He alone made it fun for me. He knew food everywhere we went in the world. He knew food. But I would push him while he was playing bass and he would just laugh. Or I'd put his long, giant, curly hair over my head. And everything, we laughed. We had fun. Rock and roll. It was fun again. So this is what happened. Andy decides to send me a letter. Scott signs it. Ross signs it. I know Scott 57 years. I know Ross 50 years. I know Andy 50 years. I'm not in the Dictators anymore. As a matter of fact, I can't say Handsome Dick Manitoba of the Dictators, Handsome Dick Manitoba from the Dictators. I have to say Handsome Dick Manitoba, formerly of the Dictators. I don't get it. I'm part owner of the Dictators. The four of us own the Dictators. Somehow, this bass player guy thinks that after he writes the songs, owns the songwriting, owns the publishing, he controls everything else and makes all decisions. We're a bunch of guys, 45 years. We wanted to play. He said, I don't want to do it anymore. Okay, we want to do it. We're grown men, 45 years in the band. We want to do it. I don't want to do it. Okay, don't do it. We invited him. He didn't want to do it. Then he gets mad that we go out and do it. So now there's the new Dictators. The man, I think he's going to be 69 years old. Ross is the one who surprised me because he went out. He's the one who said to me, let's call it the Dictators NYC. I said, okay, I'll go by the name. You want to buy the name? No, you go by the name. And then Andy was not happy. Ross said to me many times, Andy, you got a problem? You got a problem? Tell him to call me. Tell him to call me. Tough guy. Tell him to call me. If you got a problem, tell him to call me. If you know this man, Ross, and this is just a fact, because I've known him, like I say, almost a half a century, or maybe half a century. He picks very strong women in his life. They control the situation. And now he's picked a very strong man in his life. Kind of a controlling, bullying, aggressive type guy. And Ross is all also bowing. Now he's bowing at the strong man, bowing at the strong woman. Ross played with me for 5 years in a row at the Dictators NYC. He made money with me. He sold his own records, his own T-shirts with me. And then he signs a piece of paper to say I'm out of the band. All I ever did bad to the guy in 50 years was yell at him for 5 minutes. Because when he called me and I told him, Ross, I was in jail. My relationship for 16 years broke up. I lost the best job I ever had in my life. In 2 years, you didn't text me, email me, or call me. What kind of effing friend are you? Really? What kind of friend is that? I yelled at him about this. He goes, I tried to call you 3 times. Oh, thousands of people got through to me in the last 2 years. But you called me 3 times and you didn't get through to me. The day he got through to me, the day I'm talking about, was this money that was held up for the Dictators. And he wanted his money. Enough said. Okay, so now there's this TWOTATERS going out. It's the same thing. I went out with Ross. Now the bass player's going out with Ross. But that's the Dictators. But we weren't the Dictators. We weren't allowed to be the Dictators. And I'll finish this up now by going back to the beginning. We started out with the songwriter being the lead singer. People clapped. First bunch of shows. People clapped politely. But there was no charisma. Come on, there's no charisma. The guy is like what my friends up in Harlem, what they call, well, this might be an old expression, but they call a herb. The dude is a herb. Figure out what it means, all right? People just weren't excited. The songs weren't, my father, rest in peace, used to say, he could put a song across. That guy can't put a song across. He can write a nice song. I could put a song across. People, 90% of the people who aren't like hardcore fans, who are not myrmidons to Andy, look up the word myrmidon, it's a great word, who are not Andy's myrmidons, think, I wrote all the songs, I did everything. Because that's the energy and the charisma that I had and bringing the songs to the people. In the beginning, nothing. Sandy Pullman, rest his soul, and Murray Krugman, who got us signed to Columbia Records, managed Blue Oyster Cult, saw me, heard me, looked at me. Chris Stein was at our first show from Blondie. Eric Emerson from the Magic Tramps, rest his soul, part of Andy Warhol's crew. At my first show, they went nuts when I sang Wild Thing. And it continued on from there. But Andy has I'm not a professional psychoanalyst. He has some sort of problem with me. Like my songs, he just didn't want me to be there. He didn't believe in me. He didn't like the way I worked. He didn't respect me. At the beginning, I thought we'd make a great team. Just a great team. He's tall and lanky. I'm short and stocky. He's kind of shut down emotionally. I wear everything on my sleeve. He writes songs. I bring the songs to the people. It's like the football coach drawing up it on the board and then handing the football to the running back. That's how I thought. I thought we were great together. And then it soured and got more soured as the decades went on. So that's the story where it stands right now. If you want to go see the TWOTATERS, go have fun. If you think the songs are great and Andy's become an exciting frontman and lead singer and it's worth the money, go. Go. If you like it, go. What am I going to say? Don't go. If you like it, go. If you like what I do, buy what I do. I'm going to be doing my own songs. And that's it. That's the story of the Dictators. But here's one more thing. Yogi Berra, God bless you. It ain't over till it's over. Have a good night, everybody. Please stay away from that friggin' virus. And I'll see you when I see you.